Hi, I'm Sean Walker, a Principal Product Excellence Architect and ITAM Ranger here at ServiceNow. Today I'm going to talk you through the process of creating a model directly from the Content Library Portal. So why do you want to copy from the Content Library Portal instead of creating a model manually? Well, the first reason it's going to give you faster model creation. You're going to be copying that content directly from the content library, so you don't have to manually enter every field, which is going to really help reduce that data entry time. You're also going to have basically a single confirmation step once you've found the content in the content library to really create that entire and complete record. So when you're completing that record, you're always still going to get that automatic normalization. So as soon as you create it, it's automatically going to get normalized against the content library, and it's going to give you those really valuable fields, the normalized product, the normalized manufacturer, and the normalized model. Those are really important in a lot of the HAM processes, so it's great having those already populated and normalized fully for you. You're also going to get a lot better data accuracy and consistency because those fields are going to be coming directly from that content library. And it's also going to reduce the risk of getting duplicate models created because it'll do a check before it actually creates the model to make sure it's not already there. And then in addition, you're also going to get automatically all the life cycle associated with the model as soon as you go ahead and create it. So you're going to get that model life cycle information right from day one. So how does it work exactly? What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to navigate to the Hardware Asset Management workspace and go to the Content Library. From there, you're going to want to search for your model. So whichever model you're needing to add. So you're going to look at your PO. You're going to take a look at which model number you're creating, and you're going to go ahead and find that. And once you do, you're going to click on that Copy Model Details. Once you do that, it's going to basically ask you to confirm what type of model you're creating. Is it going to be a hardware model, or maybe you're doing a consumable model? And then you're going to want to pick the relevant model category: hardware, computer, server, consumable, network, whatever you happen to be creating. And then from there, you click on Create New Model, and voila, you have a new model that's fully created and ready to be used in all of your HAM processes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into an Australia release with Hardware Asset Management version 15.0.1 installed, and I'm going to take you through creating a couple models directly from the library. Okay, so I've logged into an Australia instance with Hardware Asset Management installed, and I've navigated to the Hardware Asset workspace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to the Content Library. So I'm going to go ahead and say we are going to be ordering a Lenovo ThinkBook, and we want to order this very specific model. So I've got a quote from our vendor, and we want to order this specific model. So in order to do that, I want to make sure that this model is set up in our instance so we can create a PO against it. So what I'm going to do is search the Content Portal library for this particular model number. So I put the model number in here, and I search for that very specific model, and I can see it's found the one result, the ThinkBook 16. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that and open it up, and we see we've got the model number, the name, and the product. And so now that I've found the specific model I want to create, I'm just going to go ahead and hit Copy Model Details. From here, it's going to open this new window where I pick whether I want to create a hardware or consumable. In this case, I'm going to create a hardware model, and I pick the model category I want to assign to this. And in this case, it's a computer that I want to assign to this. I go ahead and click Create New Model, and voila, we now have our model created automatically within ServiceNow. So now I can go ahead and add additional information for like the cost of the model, and I can add things like the useful life, like we keep our models for 3 years, so 36 months. We can even go ahead and do things like adding our to benchmark costs, etc. And those are all taken care of in other videos. And we can also see automatically that the life cycle information has been added for this particular model. So I can go ahead and hit save. It's already saved, but I like to double save. And there we go. We now have this model created within our instance, and we can see that that model is fully normalized and ready to go. So now we can use that to create our PO with. We can switch back over here to the content library, and I'll show you how we go ahead and create a consumable. So exactly the same thing. We just search for the consumable model that we want to create. Go ahead and click on this consumable model here, and we can go ahead and copy model details. Again, same process, just use consumable model. We're going to create a consumable, and now we have our consumable model in the system. So we can see it's a Logitech MK540 Advanced. This is a keyboard and mouse combo. So I can go ahead and add whatever I want to this particular model. And again, we can see that it's normalized. It has our life cycles in here, and it's ready to go. So hopefully you find this new feature of ServiceNow helpful for you in creating your models before you go ahead and order them. Hopefully that helps, and we'll see you in the next one.